Good day, sir. We're here today not just to merely talk, but also to share our genuine passion for the urgent need of a drug-free society which affects all of us. We are all impacted by the difficulties that drug use possess to our lives, families, and future as young people in this community. To protect the potential, well-being, and safety of our generation and future generation, we must unite as a group. Drugs are more than just chemicals. They are the obstacles to our aspirations and goals. But first, let us tackle the ill effects of drugs, not just in physical health, but also in our mental health.
What are the ill effects of drugs? It has two main effects to the user. It could affect the user's physical health and mental health. In physical health, it could affect or have an issue in cardiovascular issues. Many drugs can lead to heart problems, including increased heart rate, high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes. Neurological damage. Drugs can affect the brain structure and function, leading to cognitive impairments, memory loss, and decreased motor skills. Gastrointestinal issues. Some drugs can result in nausea, vomiting, and long-term digestive problems. And lastly, we have overdose. Taking too much of drug can result in a fatal overdose, leading to permanent disability or death. Next, we have in mental health effects. We have psychosis. Some drugs can induce severe psychological disturbances, including hallucinations and delusions. Anxiety and depression. Prohibited drugs can exacerbate or trigger mental health issues, leading to increased anxiety, depression, or other mood disorders. Personality changes. Long-term drug use can alter personality traits, leading to changes in behavior that may affect relationships. And lastly, we have the increased risk of suicide. There is a higher risk of suicidal ideation and behavior among individuals with substance use disorders. There's an old saying, prevention is better than cure.
So in that part, you can see how deadly drugs are. Now, by promoting this theme and encouraging you to stand together with us with the hashtag, Don't Let Drugs Steal Your Future. It's not worth the high.
Hashtag, Don't Let Drugs Steal Your Future. It's not worth the hype.
Drug misuse has a far-reaching consequences that not only harm individuals but also break up families, interfere with educational opportunities, and erode our communities. Every statistics we hear is a real person, a dream dash, and an increasingly uncertain future. Every day we come contact with the realities of addiction, whether it be in the form of increased criminality, mental health issues, or the immense strain on our legal and medical systems. But instead of focusing just on the issues, I want to draw attention to the solution that are at our disposal. Our government is attempting to create a drug-free environment in collaboration with families, educators, healthcare experts, and leaders of the community. In order to address substance misuse, we are committed to creating comprehensive programs that place a high priority on prevention, education, and treatment.
Drug education is the first line of defense in our overall drug control approach. The primary outcome is to prevent as many youths from drug abuse by reaching out to them with a range of PDE programs to raise their awareness on the harms of drug abuse as well as to build their resilience against drugs.
The most powerful tool we have in this fight is education. It is imperative that I give you all accurate, interesting, and relatable information regarding the dangers and repercussions of drug usage. We possess the ability to enable our friends to make wise decisions. We should create an environment that encourages candid conversations, allow people to ask questions without worrying about being judged, and teaches us the value of self-care and non-drug related coping techniques. Programs at our community, centers, schools, and online are essential for fostering emotional health and resilience building. Furthermore, we also need to push for easily accessible treatment programs for addicts. Recovery is a journey that takes time and requires understanding, compassion, and support. It is not just a goal. Together, we must dispel the stigma associated with addiction and acknowledge it as a medical condition rather than a moral failing. Let's endeavor to establish a setting where people feel comfortable asking for assistance and where the decision to go on with recovery is viewed as a courageous one.
We should actively involve our community in addiction to providing education and treatment. In order to support drug-free campaigns, local companies, faith-based organizations, and civic groups are crucial players. Imagine planning family-friendly activities that foster resilience and connections, mentorship programs that link young people with positive role models, or community events that promote healthy lifestyles. Social media can be used to raise awareness and share encouraging recovery tales. It is our duty to involve citizens to support laws that put public health and safety first. Establishing the kind of society we want to live, it requires funding treatment centers and supporting preventative initiatives. Speaking up together gives us the ability to affect change and ensure that our government provides the funding required to support a drug-free society. By working together, we can spread the word that choosing to live a drug-free life leads to fulfillment. Together, let's support a culture that places a premium on health, resilience, and hope. We have a bright future ahead of us, and each wise choice we can kindle a spark in someone else. Let us remember that faces of our friends, family, and even strangers who have been impacted by the challenges of substance misuse as went out on our journey. Let their stories inspire our passion for a community free from addiction, where every person has the opportunity to thrive. We can call on each and every one of you to join us this vital cause now.
Together, we can create a society free from drugs that is safer, healthier, and better for our future generations and for ourselves. We appreciate your support as we work together to bring about the change, inspire, hope, and create the future that we all deserve. By sharing this video and attaching our hashtag, which is hashtag Don't let drugs steal your dream. It's not worth the high. We can create and influence a big difference in our community. And that's all. Thank you.
Hashtag don't let drugs steal your future. It's not worth the hype.